my channel. My name is Amy. First of all, this is a channel about all things crafty, more so cross stitch and diamond painting, more so cross stitch, especially lately in my hair. I haven't straightened it yet. It was drying and I put this clip in because I had some errands to run, but it will be straight later today. I wanted to make this video because I had a ton of questions about the floss of the month. So currently I am doing 2 floss of the month. I'm doing a Weeks Dye Works floss of the month, and I'm doing a Mystical Diamond Art floss of the month. Mystical Diamond Art is a company that I own and operate. It started out as a strictly diamond painting only company, and in the past couple of months I have branched out into doing cross stitch stuff as well. So at some point in this video, I'm going to also show you guys some of the patterns that we're currently carrying on the Mystical Diamond Art website. For those of you who don't know, there's times where you guys get, if you're signed up for my newsletter on Mystical Diamond Art, there's times where you guys will get like a newsletter every day for 3 days, and then you won't get a newsletter for 3 weeks. I kind of try to update you guys as stuff comes in, and I've noticed that about 95% of the people that are subscribed to the newsletter are subscribed for strictly diamond painting content. Not that there's anything wrong with that, and so I have not released anything regarding the current edition flosses of the month. I haven't released anything regarding any of the new patterns that we're currently carrying or anything coming in. So I've just kind of put it up, and hopefully those that are interested see it, but I thought that I should dedicate a video not only to the floss of the month, but also to some of the other cross stitch items that we're carrying. I also plan on doing something probably in the new year. I hope you guys aren't shaking, maybe a kind of mystery box. We'll see. I'm still kind of gathering my berries on that whole situation, but I'm really leaning towards yes, because I love stitchy stuff and I love surprises, and it's kind of like a gift. So we're going to talk about floss of the month first. I'm going to actually pull the flosses of the month from the previous months, and I don't think I sneaked any of the current floss of the month, so I'll show you one of the flosses for the current floss of the month, but I don't want to completely ruin it because those orders have started going out to those who are subscribed, and I don't want that to be ruined for the people who it's supposed to be a mystery for. And I'll kind of explain pricing and things like that. I'm going to actually pull up the website so that I'm staying on task. Hopefully I can get this all done in one sitting as well. I tend to sometimes film my videos over several days, or like a whole day, and I have to keep coming back, and it's kind of annoying, but kind of not at the same time. I wish I could screen. I'm thinking of getting a really good webcam and a microphone so that when I do a video like this, I can do it on my computer and then screen share what's on my computer so that you guys have a more accurate representation. So currently, if you go to the Mystical Diamond Art website, which is mysticaldiamondart.com, there's a header menu right underneath the Mystical Diamond Art business name that says Home, Shop Diamond Paintings, Shop Cross Stitch, and then a whole bunch of other stuff. If you just hover over the Shop Cross Stitch, or if you're on mobile, you might have to click the down arrow. It comes up as floss of the month, counted cross stitch patterns, and single skeins. So you obviously want to click on anyone that interests you, but for this specific part of the video, we're going to do floss of the month. So I have 2 flosses of the month. I have Weeks Dye Works, and I have the Mystical Diamond Art floss of the month. The Weeks Dye Works floss is similar to 3L Threads Nest Egg, and I think Color Cotton does something similar with theirs, and I feel like somebody else does a Gentle Arts one as well. I've decided to do Weeks because I don't want to like give away the colors that are in this set, but you get 5 skeins of Weeks Dye Works every month, and I thought about doing 10 but decided not to because based off of the initial feedback, everybody wanted to do 5. So we did 5 skeins of Weeks Dye Works at $9.75 plus shipping. So you end up getting them a little bit less than paying for them as singles if you just buy them by themselves per color, because they're $2.50 retail. And then let's get into the Mystical Diamond Art one. So let me go grab, because I didn't bring them, the 3 months of that. Alright, the lighting has changed a little bit. I guess I could open that. I look really shiny, but I swear I'm not. Curtain over there, but it gives me a headache when it comes in from that side, but I think we'll be fine here. So, Mystical Diamond Art Floss. When I have extras, so Floss of the Month works like any other Floss of the Month. You pay your subscription fee every month, and you get your set of floss. I'm doing 5 custom dyed skeins every single month. You will not see these colors anywhere else because they're custom to me. I personally dye myself with colorways that I create. Currently, I have no intention of re-dyeing and offering like the skeins later. As it stands right now, maybe at some point in the future I might do that, but for the foreseeable future I don't plan on doing that at all. I do take adequate notes as well, so these are from 2 months ago. If I feel like coming back and redoing this whole set again, I know what base color I used, I know what other colors I used to create this. So Floss of the Month is the same price as the weeks, $9.75 per month for 5 skeins plus shipping for 5 skeins of floss. And then when I have leftovers, I will go in at the end of the month, well, at the beginning of the next month, I'll go in and post the leftovers in a non-subscription status for $10.75. So these are August Floss of the Month. I still have a couple of these left, and if you go to the Mystical Diamond Art website, you go under Floss of the Month, you will see it says Floss of the Month non-subscription August 2020. You can go in and as long as until stock runs out. There's a word for that. Until it's sold out. You can get it for $10.75 in the non-subscription status. But to save and to get them cheaper, I know for a lot of people that $1 makes a really big difference. It's better to just get the subscription. But right now, I've been getting a couple of people have showed my floss in their videos, and so I've gotten people right now who have come in and signed up for the October Floss of the Month, and then went ahead and purchased the August and the September version. So even though they didn't get in August when the first month started, they're still able to go back and get all 3 months at this time. That's not always going to happen, but right now, because of the way that I dye, it has been able to happen for now. So August Floss of the Month looked like this. I hope that makes sense, and if it doesn't make sense, please just comment below and ask any questions that you want to ask. I'm going to show you guys what these look like, but before I forget, as far as billing goes, I bill you through the Mystical Diamond Art website. Still, you get an email from support@mysticaldiamondart.com with a link that is custom to only those who pay for the subscription to pay every month. October, I was really behind because at the beginning of the month, I got sick and was told that I had strep throat. I went to the doctor, got tested, and they told me I had strep throat, and it put me really behind. And so I'm going to try to stay on track from here on out, but October's, I'm not going to show October's Floss of the Month. I'm going to tease one skein. Actually, no, I'm not, because you guys, I teased it already, so I'll show you guys that. Yeah, so August, there's still some of this available. So August, we got Sunshine, which is a gorgeous yellow. You can see the variegation. Wine. It's a little darker than what it's showing up on there, but I feel like you can still see the variegation. We had Eggplant, another deep kind of purpley color. We had Emerald. It's kind of blurry because it wants to focus on my face and not on the floss. And then we had Rosé. It's called Rose on the tag. I intended to name it Rosé, and I was getting frustrated because I couldn't get the accent over the E, so Rose, Rosé, Tomato, Tomato. So those were August's flosses of the month. Still available. You can still go back and get these non-subscription status. And then September was, we had Smoke, super variegated. Camel, another super variegated one. I got a lot of really awesome feedback on Camel, which is funny because this was probably my least favorite skein that came out. And I don't know why everybody loved it. It was really weird because, again, I wasn't in love with it. Schoolhouse Red, it's not that bright. It's a nice toned down red, but it's not a true red, but it's not that bright. It just, this one always gets washed out. Then we had Periwinkle. This is one of my favorites too. And then we have Charcoal Blue. This, you guys, from the moment I pulled this from the dye bath, I was obsessed with it. So this one is one of the ones that had less variegation in it, but there's other versions of this color that are more variegated than this one is showing. So like in this month there was 2 like purpley colors, and this month there was 2 blue colors. That's not always going to happen. It just happened that way because of the colors that I chose, and then I had to figure out like what colors were going to be released which month, because I had these planned well ahead of time. And then you guys probably saw a little bit there of what was October's, but this was the color that I sneaked for October. It's called Atlantis, and it looks like this. Oh, I should have showed them up close like this. That looks gorgeous. So if you guys didn't know and you're really curious, go back a couple of videos of mine and check out my floss tubes, because I stitched the Gossip Stitch Along with Amy. If you guys are paying attention, you can see some of the colors there for October. I stitched the Gossip Stitch Along with Amy with that Atlantis color, and I show what it looks like during that whole thing, so you can definitely see it there. And I sneaked that last month. So those are the colors that we have released thus far. We are in our 3rd month, coming into November, which would be our 4th month, and I couldn't be happier with the way that the flosses are coming out, with the momentum that the floss of the month is gathering. I'm really excited for you guys to see some of the new colorways that I have coming. Let me see what else. So the packages do go out first class mail. You can opt for priority shipping, but my first class packages are always tracked. I just feel better about it that way. I personally don't like it when I order something from somebody and they say first class isn't tracked. In order to get tracking, you have to upgrade to priority, and then they still send you first class packaging. I personally don't like that. I feel like I'm getting gypped out of money that way, and it's really frustrating. And so for me, in my experience of shipping, first class does come with tracking when you print your shipping online. I don't know where everybody else does their shipping, but just saying. So that is it, you guys. That's what we've got so far. I'm not going to show any of the week's ones because those are readily available online. We're just going down the list, starting from A. If anything's out of stock, I take note, and then when I go to place the order for the following month, I will go back and check if it's in, and then you'll get a bounce back to A, even if we're on W, and you know, it is what it is. So the week's dye works on the website, when you click on it, it is sold out. So oh no, it's not sold out. Oh, that link's not working. I have to put a hyperlink on that, so I need to take a note of that. When you go to the week's dye works thing, if it says sold out, then that means that you need to put your name on the list to get into the next month's floss. if you purchase Weeks Dye Works during a month, you're signing up to receive the following month's floss. So if you were to go in and purchase Weeks right now, then you're gonna get, I'm looking at the date, today's the 22nd. If you purchase Weeks now, your order won't go out until actually the following month, because November's floss has already been ordered for, what is wrong with my store, for November. So that's just the way that it works. And so there's a link in the Weeks Dye Works listing that says sold out, and you go to that link. So you will go fill out that form in the Weeks Dye Works listing. Right now it's not showing as a link, but if you copy and paste it, it'll take you to a Google Doc that you can fill out to be put on the waiting list. And because I order the floss a month ahead of time, right now if you order in October, or you put your name on the list in October, you won't get billed until December, because I already have November's floss ready to go. And then too, it gives you you know, time to make sure that it's in your budget, because I know what it's like having to balance different subscriptions. And then as far as I'm aware, let me go back and check the floss of the month for Mystical Diamond Art. I don't have the waiting list link in there yet, only because right now I'm at a point where we're not quite sold out yet. And so if I do get to a point where I'm selling out, then I will go ahead and do the same thing, put a link in there to put your name on a waiting list. And then, because I'm usually a month or two ahead, you can expect to receive an invoice at the least a month after the fact, or at the latest 2 months, unless somebody drops out and there's a spot open. But I have a screen here and a screen here. I just happen to have this stuff over here. So Weeks Dye Works, it looks like I have one spot open for the weeks. Collect the catalog, and then yeah, so that's it regarding floss of the month. And then I'm gonna quickly run down and show you guys what we have available for patterns. For patterns, you guys can see what patterns we have on the website. Hold please. Okay, patterns. I don't carry a tremendous amount of patterns, and at present I have anywhere between 1 and 3 of these available. Simply because it's not a big push for me right now. Not that I wouldn't want to carry all of these patterns in a larger quantity, but I'm not at a point yet where they're selling like that to carry them. But I have a very good distributor of these, and I get them very quickly. I will not do any pre-orders, only because when I go to order from my wholesale distributor, I don't know if I'm actually gonna get what I placed the order for. So many cars passing by, I'm sorry, it's distracting me. I don't know if I'm gonna get the orders that I place. I don't know until it's shipped, and then when it ships, they send me an inventory sheet of what I actually did get and what I didn't get. So currently, on the website today, I have a Country Winter by Plum Street Samplers. Hopefully it's not blurry. I have Gobble Gob, also by Plum Street Samplers. I have Goat Load. These are in no particular order either, you guys. I have a hair, and it's really bothering me. I have Sisters by Blackbird Designs, which is a book of 5 charts. I don't know what those are doing here. I have Halloween Cobwebs by Waxing Moon. My Pretties by Abby Rose. I have All Hallows Eve by Lila's Studio. Fancy Blanket October Ride by Pineberry Lane. Harvest Time by Lila's Studio. And then for some reason they sent me a copy that didn't have a bag, so I'm gonna go through my stash, and if it happens to sell, I'll put it in a bag. If not, you guys know why. It's because that's how they sent it to me. We also have Three Little Witches, also by Pineberry Lane. I just freaking love this one. So freaking cute. I Stitch Alone at Midnight by Abby Rose Designs. Crafty Wishes by Lucy Beam. I have Autumn Quakers by Rosewood Manor. I have Witch House by Barbara Anna Designs. So good. Sleepy Hollow by Hello from Liz Matthews. This is one of her newer releases. So cute. I've got a bunch of Good Intentions by Kathy Barrick. Hopefully that's showing you guys. Try not to drop anything here. I've got A Wavy Ride by Blackbird Designs. I've got Stony Creek. Some of these have already sold. This is my last copy. This is the Winter 2020 magazine that they came out with. This is my last one. The other copies that I had already sold. I got some more Plum Streets here. I have, oops, which way does it go? Fox Few. So cute. I have Open House by the Cricket Collection. I had more, but these sold as well. Other homes. And then these are new. I just added these, I think, yesterday or the day before. I got Boo to You by the Prairie Schooler. And Boo Moon, also by Prairie Schooler. And then I also have Halloween Quaker by Lila's Studio. I don't know why I love this so much. I'm not even into really Quaker, but that one and the Rosewood Manor, I just love for some reason, and I'm just not big on the whole Quaker thing, but I love it for some reason. So that's it, you guys. I think that's all of the patterns, the information about the floss of the month. These are all on the website right now, unless they've sold out in the time that you've seen this video. If one of these patterns is sold out, I will bring it back. And then also, it's kind of been thrown out there. I have taken the leap into designing some patterns of my own, which will start being released soon. I just want to throw it out there that I love Halloween, and a lot of the patterns are probably going to be Halloween related and snarky, nerdy, cross stitch related because I'm a nerd. You can see my bookshelves sometimes in the background. I love Doctor Who and Harry Potter and all those things, and so there's probably going to be some of that mixed into the cross stitches. And some of those patterns that I will be releasing are also going to be exclusives to the mystery boxes that I do have in the works, but again, those probably aren't going to start coming into play until January, February, and they're not going to be holiday related. So there might be like a Halloween pattern, but the whole box isn't going to be Halloween themed, mostly because I'm not a big Christmas stitcher. I don't do Thanksgiving, I don't do St. Patrick's Day, I don't do 4th of July, and I'm not comfortable designing boxes themed around those kind of things either, and so I feel like I want to have kind of more neutral boxes all the time, and they're not going to be every month. Just throwing that out there. So that's it, you guys. This video is way too fucking long as it is, so I'm gonna hopefully edit it down to under 30 minutes, and hopefully I answered all your questions. Please comment below your thoughts, questions, opinions, whatever, and I'd love to I hear what you guys have to say, so that's it for now. I'll see you guys later.